Previously on The Transformation, 6 contestants lined up for one last push in finals week. After round 1, Leah and Bashob took an early lead. In round 2, Alicia snuck ahead of Leah by 2 points, while the boys were all tied at 16 points apiece. With just 2 rounds to go and the challenges getting tougher, round 3 was going to be critical.
Round 3 was really bad for me. I'm feeling like really down now.
I'm going to read you your score right now, and I'm going to tell you how this can change.
At the end of round 3, Alicia has a 6-point lead over Leah and Genevieve, who are both at 22 points.
That means I got 10 points for my round. That means I won. That means I was first. And I was like, that's 2 wins in a row. And that's really amazing for me.
Sheridan, Bashob and Lester are within 2 points of each other, with Sheridan in the lead at 26 points.
Of course, I'm a little disappointed finishing third. I thought I really gave it all. Obviously, these guys have done a way better job than I.
The next stage that you're walking into, it's all you. Okay? You will be fighting. You will be fighting an instructor. So if you think you're fighting each other, you're not.
For the final challenge, each contestant will have to go 2 rounds in the boxing ring with Rama Reddy, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing instructor at FFC.
It is not a 10-point score anymore. It's an open score strategy. Every punch to the head is 2 points. Every punch to the body is 1 point.
It's a 4-point difference between Sheridan and I, and I don't think that's much. I have a shot.
You walk in there because you're going to win it. You understand? All that bull crap about, I've done it all and, I'm very happy with myself. No, you're not. Until you're out, you better be thinking that you're going to win it. So you don't try your best. You go in, you win it. That's the only strategy. You will not hear from me after this. Yeah? Okay, good luck.
With everything to fight for, it all comes down to this moment.
It's the end of the line. This is the transformation. I just have a 2-point lead, so I'm not going to take the chance and just stand there doing nothing. I'm going to go for it.
Although I see that the gap between Sheridan and me is really less, but the trained instructor is not going to be easy to catch on or me landing punches on him.
I'm confident in my game. Whether it's going to be better than the others, I don't know, but I think I can hopefully pull something out of the bag.
Rama's a sweet guy, and he was moving around really fast, which was not very sweet of him. Towards the end of the second round, I pushed it a little more and went all out.
I was conserving energy, being defensive, at the same time keeping him at bay. I could have connected a lot more shots than I actually did. I know I connected a lot more in the second round. Now, whether that adds up to give me points and benefit me, I'm not really sure.
I did get a couple of shots on my face, but that didn't matter. All I went was punch, 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 overtake, punch, 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 whatever you can. That's what I tried, and hopefully I've done the needful.
I think I'm really battling some strong competitors.
I came second again on round 3, so I went from 14 to 22, and I tied with Leah.
I have to do something. This is the only chance I have.
When I got in, I realized that he kept himself open, and I think they were looking for a bit of technique to see how we were going to go in and land those punches. And if we got a little aggressive, then he would push back a little bit. But he pretty much kept his body open. It was a fight. That's all I could say. But it was fairly different from what I expected.
I need to make sure that I'm not going like bam, 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 bam. I'm trying to just score as many points as possible, use my technique, block my face. I made quite a few contact points at the ribs. I'm hoping that's enough. I think I made maybe 2 or 3 contacts directly to the head. All I can say is fingers crossed again. Fingers, toes, knees. Can I cross anything? I was like, I don't know. I'm just a big cross right now. I'm so scared.
I tried my best to land punches on Rama's face, and whenever I couldn't punch his face, I tried getting his body, though he did block a few of my shots. I think I landed at least 3 punches on the face to become Alicia's score. And then if I've landed enough to beat her, That I don't know, and this suspense is like crazy, so I really don't know if I've managed to win, but I gave it my all.
I'm terribly nervous, obviously equally excited. I don't believe it's finally come to an end.
12 weeks of really, really hard work and a lot of sacrifices has led to this moment, and it's been a great ride. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Everyone's here, everyone's dressed up, everyone's looking really nice. I'm so happy, I'm so excited. But at the same time, it would mean the whole world for me to win today. I really want to be the transformer. I really want to win.
I've come a long way. I mean, 3 or 4 months ago, I couldn't imagine myself doing any of this.
Extremely anxious but very excited. 2 people who've been in this transformation are going to win today, and I'm very excited to see who they are.
I'm within reaching range of Sheridan and Bashob, so fingers crossed that I could win. I'll be honest, I've not won a lot in life, just when it comes to competition, contest, but this I think would be a humongous feat in my life.
I'd like to invite the Sexy 6 finalists, right, which I've been waiting for. Can I have the 6 finalists up here, please? I'd like to talk about the 12-week transformation when it first started. It's not been an easy road for everybody, yeah, including those who've been eliminated. So when first 19 transformers walked in, I saw a lot of faces, people were afraid. Some of them didn't even know where they were walking into. The first week was more of a struggle. I could remember Lester at the first elimination thought that he was already out. I still remember the look on his face. I could still remember how Genevieve looked on the first elimination. She thought she's gonna be out. Sheridan, I mean, think about it. He walked in at 148 kg. When I was driving here, I saw him walking out of a store trying to, I think he bought that t-shirt right now, right? Did it? Yeah. So I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, that's what I want to see. So these are things that I keep in my mind. This is what keeps me going based on the transformation, not just the fat loss. Because if it's just the fat loss, I wouldn't want to do it. The transformation that we had in mind the whole time is a complete mind, body, and soul. All right, so tell us what's running in your head.
Right now, I feel awesome, and I don't remember the person that walked into Fitness Fight Club. He's no longer alive. He is buried 6 feet under or deeper, I hope. I feel like I'm a new person, and it's just brilliant. Like you mentioned, today was the first time I ever walked into a store and walked out wearing a new set of clothes. And all of those guys were, who's that? And yeah, so it doesn't get better than that. And I really love that feeling.
Do you have a girlfriend now, Sheridan?
I don't know yet, but there are a few that I'm shortlisting. I have a top 6 as well.
All right, Basho.
To be very honest, I didn't expect to be here. I really started off with a lot of skepticism. I didn't know what this transformation held for me. I went with an open mind and I kind of took it a day at a time. But I think somewhere down the line I got hopeful. Lots of people, Fitness Fight Club, my wife, family, friends, everybody kind of supported me through this. So indifferent of what happens today as an outcome, I think I'll still be grateful and I'm happy.
So Genevieve, how do you feel?
Feels awesome, really awesome. I've always been fat, I've always been overweight. So growing up has been difficult. So it's always been looking at somebody else and wishing I was them. And I think that's what this competition has changed for me. The fact that today I can stand up, I've competed against these beautiful young women who are what I would have looked at and wanted to be. And I've had some great moments in the competition against them. So for me, that's life-changing for myself. The fact that when I walk out today, I'm not looking at somebody else and wanting to be them. I just want to be better at being me.
So Leah, How do you feel?
I feel really happy, excited, thankful to God that I'm here. When I started this show, the person that was most excited for me was my dad. Because I've always been a daddy's girl and we do a lot of things together. When my dad passed away, it took me a lot to come back. But the reason I wanted to come back is because I knew my daddy would want me to come back. And he wanted me to win and he wanted me to reach at least the final. So I wanted to come back, and that was my biggest strength because he would love it and he'd be smiling so hard right now watching me. So that's the only thing that kept me going, and I'm so thankful to the transformation because if it wasn't for this show, I would have still been at home in a corner crying. But this show got me out and it really transformed me.
Alicia, so how do you feel?
I'm really nervous. I have like butterflies in my stomach. I've been shaking from the time I've come here. I just want to know what happened. I think we've worked so hard, we've given it so much, and really pushed ourselves to a different limit. Because you're right, when we came in, we didn't expect the kind of training we ended up having. So it was a really big deal to actually get up every day and say, you know, you have to do this, you have to push yourself, because that's what I guess the transformation's about, right? How much further can you push yourself? How much can you change?
How do you feel, Lester?
Right now I feel very nervous, but looking at the journey, I think when I came in, I'm usually the silent guy, even though my job involves talking to a lot of people. It is behind four walls, so I'm not really being looked at. And I really don't make friends that easily. Like once I get to know them, then yeah, I'm all about talking with them. So I think for me, it's a confidence building process that it was. I remember when I started this program, all I wanted to do was not get out in the first round. And now standing here, especially against these two guys, because I remember the first class or the first time we had that green room ceremony, these two were put in the topmost category, and I wasn't.
The one that's giving me everything the last 1 week will be Sheridan Basho.
So to be here is really like the underdog. So I think that way I'm very happy. I know a lot of people in this room didn't expect to see me here on this stage right now. So that way I'm very happy and I'm very confident about it.
So, yep, we're here now, and we're going to get down to breaking it to the finalists, yeah? Okay, so let's start with the female transformers, okay? Now I'm going to announce the scores and how you've moved on, okay? From task 3 onwards, okay? So, task 3, Genevieve, you had 22 points. Yeah? At task 4, you scored 31. So your total score for your final transformation was 53. Leah, on task 3, you scored 22. On task 4, you scored 42. Your final points was at 64. Alicia, you were ahead on task 3 at 28 points. You were 6 points ahead, okay? Now, all you needed was 37. 37 points to beat Leah, and the transformation is yours. You scored 'Do you want to make a guess? 32. So Leah, you won by 4 points, yeah? So I would attribute that 4 points to your dad. So moving on to the boys. Do you guys want to hold hands? You sure? Okay. I'm going to start with Sheridan first. On task 3, you had 26 points. You were in the lead. On task 4, you scored 37. Your total points was 63. Yeah? Basho. In task 3, you had 24 points. You scored 35. Your total score is 59. Lester. You had the lowest point on task 3. You have to put in 42 punches scored in to beat Sheridan. And that's 42 punches. Yeah? Now, your score was only 53. So your score is 75. So I'd like to, say congratulations to all 6 of you. If you guys need help, you can always come to us. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone's a family. Yeah, I've kind of created a family, and that's obviously worth more than the money that we're gonna get. Yeah. So, but then we still need the money though. So I have to invite Miss Farah, who's obviously the person who signs off the check.
Top of the world. I am super duper happy, and I think my daddy's wish came true. More than anything, I'm just feeling really humbled and really happy, really thankful.
Oh man, it's surreal. Like, I really can't believe the scores right now. I thought I did punch really well and the feedback was great, but to have that kind of a lead after being behind by 4 points, it is fantastic. So I'm very happy.